Hi everybody, this is Steve, the amateur historian, freshly home from what was very well the most exhaustive, in some ways overwhelming, gotta pick myself up by the bootstraps and go for it, adventure, trek, exploration, whatever you want to call it, that I have ever been on, spanning 2 years. This was... It seemed easy at the start, it was easy on paper, but it was pretty rough out of the gate. But it ended up turning into something really big, and just a lot of stuff happened. And anyway, I don't want to give anything away, so without further ado, here is my video. Happy days, everybody. Steve, your favorite amateur historian, and I am about to catch a bus to head east because today I'm gonna bust out the GoPro and I'm going to walk the Springwater corridor. Now don't get too excited. I'm not doing the whole thing. That would take me like more than a day of straight walking. But I'm gonna do one of my favorite stretches where I can still, in effect, actually make it home. I'm gonna be going from kind of the heart of Gresham to traveling east pretty much back to 205. And one of the nice things about being on the Springwater corridor is that you're not gonna be hearing all this damn traffic. Anyway, here we go. Steve the amateur historian. So I'm on Eastman Parkway, I reckon it is. I'm very, very out of my element. I'd feel more comfortable in Vegas right now because at least I've been there before. And I'm in Gresham, which there's certain parts of Gresham that are really sketchy and certain parts that are pretty chill. And I'm at that part that's like, I don't know. I just went to a plaid pantry and the guy in there looked like he was, the moment he walked in, he looked like he was gonna rob the place. He was like kind of fidgeting with his pocket like he was searching for a gun, and he's actually like way back behind me. I don't know if you can see him. There's a guy walking on the other side of the street and he's making all kinds of strange noises. And it's about 85, 86 degrees right now. It's roughly 1 p.m. So I'm going to be out here during the thick of what is going to be one of the hottest days of the year. And here's where the Springwater corridor is, which is this trail that goes on for a very long way. I'm going to give you a little bit of a rundown on it. Just bathe my body, sunscreen, ate a protein bar, gonna have some drink, and chase that all with water so I don't pass out here. So yeah, there's a lot of apartments out here. Springwater corridor is just kind of right on the other side of all this. So it straddles what is known as Gresham Butte up here.
It's funny if you go on like Google Maps and certain map apps, and it's so great. I don't know if you can see it that well, but the planes circle around over here and start coming into the airport. So you can kind of see this plane cresting the hill. It almost looks like it's gonna go down in the butte. And it's just gonna wrap around and land at the airport, which is kind of off this direction. And it straddles the Springwater corridor. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be walking a pretty lengthy stretch of the corridor, but I'm also going to be anything of interest to stop at and see along the way. I'll be doing that as well, so it's not just me walking down a trail, because that would get real old real quick. And the Springwater corridor, they keep adding to it. They keep kind of cheating other trails onto it. It used to just kind of begin in the actual town of Milwaukee. Then they found a way to make the old trolley trail, which I actually used to live right along the trolley trail back when I lived in Jennings Lodge, Gladstone area. They found a way to pave that and kind of cheat it into the Springwater corridor. So technically the Springwater corridor can be traced almost to the Clackamas River in Gladstone. And then it branches off again, and actually we're coming up to it right now. This is part of the corridor cutting across. And it goes all the way to Boring, which is, you know, about 15, 20 miles outside of kind of the Portland metropolitan area, kind of as you're starting to get out to the sticks a little bit. This already may have been a terrible idea. I'm already doing some hill climbing, and I'm feeling this horrible twinge in my stomach. We have come to 19th Drive, so if the map sources are reliable, we should be able to access the butte this way. This may be a lot less eventful trek than I was planning. My body just isn't taking it today. And in all fairness, this is like the 5th day in a row that I've had to go out and be uber productive. Well, or chose to. And I think I'm starting to realize I need a rest. And I've just started. It appears we do have a trail. Fantastic. I could use a little shade. There's a lot of hill climbing in here, but at least it's going to be like 10 degrees cooler. So here we go. Clean up after your pets. Keep them on a leash. No motorized vehicles. What is in my hair? Bug. I'm barely in here and it's already really pretty. Kind of gives off a Tryon Creek vibe. Except I'm going downhill right now, which kind of troubles me. There's an abandoned truck up here. It looks like it's either like a mail truck or an ice cream truck. Like a truck, not like the little thing people scoot around in. It's been up here for Lord knows how long. I don't know if I'm going to find it. I have no idea where it is. This is my first time being here, but I'm keeping my eyes open that I might stumble onto that out here somewhere. Finally saw another person. I thought I was out here alone with the way all the animals are like along the trail, and then I show up, they scatter. Like, it's quiet, no one's here, we can come out now. And then I show up, I was like, shit. The collision space, oh jeez. Okay, so I came in yonder, and now I'm here. I really don't want to go uphill anymore. Worst case scenario, I'm going to get to probably the highest point here, and then it's all downhill, literally and metaphorically. Hear how low that plane is? Yeah, look at that. It just cast a shadow in the park. I don't think I quite got it. Yeah, there it is. That's awesome. I hope I hear it. It's like insane. Oh, mama. Mama. Oh, man. And onward and upward we go. Gotta be getting close to the top. Come on, man. I'm so tired. I'm literally, like, I'm not even kidding right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired. Don't worry, I'm not littering. That's why I bought water. I just gotta stay hydrated. And if this hill goes up anymore, I'm turning around. This is not worth it. It's not worth wasting my energy before I fucking, before I even hit the corridor, Okay, this isn't happening today. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god, my stomach muscles are in so much pain. Sorry guys, but unless I magically start feeling amazing in the next 30 minutes, which I don't see happening, even though it is all downhill from here, I can't do any more today. I'm too fucking tired. Of course, like an idiot, I just kept going. And I've reached the top at my own peril. Oh, the infamous water tank. Wow, I didn't know I'd make it up to this. So now I'm just seeing if there's actually any buses that come from the south side, because I know Powell's up there, but that's a ways to walk. Granted, it's all downhill. My face is in flames. And then also, I'm just sitting in the middle of the trail next to the water tank. I want to see how close this 82 is. It probably doesn't run super often, but if I have to wait a little while, I really don't care. I could perceive me coming back and walking Springwater on another day as like a follow-up to this video, even though this one's pretty much just Gresham Butte, but no, that's not what I want. I'm just delusional at this point. Okay. Okay, well, now this trail isn't even on, what is this? Gabbert Loop Trail takes you to 33rd Street. Okay. No bicycling, which means it's probably very downhill. You know what? I'm probably going to take that way. What's up here? Probably nothing. Not going to hop the fence because that would be trespassing. Looks kind of pretty over here, though. Hey, bird. Don't mess with the water. Oh, man. Protected by the Department of Homeland Security. Do not hop this fence. Yeah. Just looks like some flowers and stuff. Which is cute, but not worth the walk. I love that. It's like it's not protected by the city of Gresham. Not protected by Multnomah County, protected by the Department of Homeland Security. Jeez. So, looks like this is not, the trail hasn't been used recently. There's a spider web there to introduce you. Holy shit. Hello. I'd run down this if I felt like my legs had the stability to do so, because they teach you that in cross country. You run down, and then I almost twisted my ankle, and then see, it gives you momentum to run up the hill in front of you. They teach you that in cross country. Oh. And it's like, oh, here we go. This is exactly what I didn't want to encounter. Got a trail here and a trail here. I am here. So this comes out. Okay, so this like wraps back around, and this so I'm guessing the one that goes this way has to be this one. 33rd Street. Here we go. No more climbing hills. Oh man. I have nobody but myself to blame. Fun fact, while I'm meandering incoherently, just found this out the other day. Has nothing to do with this. Whoa! Venture. Watch out. There's always branches coming across the path. So, I was looking up some of Portland's really, really early documented history. And the first school that was established in Portland, hold on, look at this sumbitch. Right on my trail. Sorry, dude. Oh, I missed him. I thought I was gonna end up knocking his block off. So Portland's first actual school was established in 1851. I think it was actually established. It was like a room inside of a hotel that they just put the room aside to give the kids, you know, a chance to learn. There was only a couple hundred people living in Portland at the time, so there was probably like, you know, 30, 40 kids max. So they didn't need a whole complex, but documented the person that was hired to teach the kids in this school. So essentially, Portland, Oregon's very first school teacher was named John Outhouse. So the guy that the city chose to teach our children was a guy whose first name is slang for a toilet, and his last name was Outhouse, which is essentially a room with a toilet in it. I don't know. That made me chuckle. I think I just got texted. It's probably my girl, like, how's it going, sweetie? Oh, it's great. I'm just dying out here. I'm about ready to fall on my face. I don't know where I am anymore. This is amazing. I am such a nerd for nature. I need to get a bumper sticker that says that. Of course, I don't have a car, so I don't know what the point would be. I'm Steve the Amateur Historian, and I'm a nerd for nature. Get that. Does nobody come out here? I'm sorry, dude. I hate to have to do that, but I was gonna. And jeez, I just walked right into one. Son of a bitch. Oh, there he is. Okay. Feeling when you walk into a web and it's like, jeez, there's webs everywhere. I can't even enjoy this trail anymore. Here's another one. Wait, here's one. Here's another one. I'm sorry, guys. Like, this is on you. Has it really been? Like, there's a spider web every... I'm gonna get a stick to, like, eviscerate. Wow, it almost looked like the trail ended here. I was like, you son of a bitch. Yeah. I feel like a dick. But, like, what do you expect? Oh, this is cool. That's how you deal with a fallen tree without just getting rid of it. Let it be. Wow. This is pretty cool. The way it just kind of opens up here and dissuading from my political discussion. And I think I see a fence that looks kind of residential, so I think I'm about to come out of this place. I think I made it. Guys. Or at least I made it to another trail that's kind of in society. Civility. Yeah, I've made it back. Galbert Loop. Well, wait, now this says 33rd Street's that way. Are you freaking kidding me? And this... Are you kidding me? So now I'm here. So I wanted to go down that shitty trail that they didn't mark properly. Oh, fuck. This doesn't even... I mean, where the hell does this go? Son of a... ficus. Well, we got another plane coming in. Where the hell were you 30 minutes ago? Alaska airliner. I'm so confused. Oh god, yeah, I literally have to go back the way I came for like a mile. Here we go. This is what I like though about meandering trails like this, is when you go, you'll go down it one way, and then when you go back, it's like you're taking a completely different journey. Like, I don't feel like, I was like, oh god, I actually have to backtrack on the same trail, but as I'm walking, this feels like I'm just on another trail. So, light at the end of the tunnel, silver lining, a takeaway, glasses half full. Meh, time for a drink. I can't get this crap off. Thank God. One thing I almost forgot to do was buy water. I guess one of the few things that's keeping me going right now. Also, that older guy that I passed earlier, only other person I've seen out here today. I'm not sure how much of the liquid on my shirt and all around my chest, I'm not sure how much of that is the water I doused on myself earlier and how much of that is just sweat. I don't know anymore. Whoa, fucker. Get out of my way, Bumblebee. Don't flutter in front of my face like that. I'm tired enough. I do not need to add a bee sting to that. Especially way out here where it's just like I can't get anything on it right away. It's just like, walk with the pain, walk with the pain, walk with the pain. Like, regardless of how many crappy neighborhoods you may have in a given town, you know, Milwaukee's got plenty of them, Gresham's got plenty of them, even Oregon City's got it in parts. There's not really a super crazy homeless population there. It's so much of it is settled in Portland because it's Portland. It's the big city. You have better odds of encountering people. You have better odds of getting seen, so on and so forth. But it's what's so interesting is, like, if this butte was, sorry, I'm probably just getting blinded by the sun. If this butte was, you know, 60, 70 blocks west of here, there would be homeless camps all over the place. That's really how it is in Portland. Kelly Butte's got a lot of them. Powell Butte has them from time to time. I know at the base of Rocky Butte, a lot of people won't go up the main. There's one trail that actually gets you up there without going up the road to Rocky Butte. And I looked at reviews for it, and there wasn't a single good review. And the reason everybody had a bad review was they were like, there's just homeless camps everywhere. These are, because it's secluded. You're much less likely to get seen by authorities and run off if you're hiding, you know, in the forest of a butte somewhere. And you climb, you know, Mount Talbot Park in Clackamas County near Happy Valley. No homeless camps. You go to a lot of parks that are outside of the Portland city limits, and you don't see homeless camps. It's really predominantly Portland. Everyone gravitates that way. Okay, here we are. God damn it, it does say to 33rd. See, that... Fuck. That's on me. That's so on me. I'm back here. God damn it, I was so tired. Okay, I knew I came from this trail, and that this trail was gonna go that way. And 33rd's right here. That it says 33rd that way, and then this 33rd that way. Okay, that is, I was ripping on that sign saying they didn't mark it well. I'm blaming the heat and the exhaustion for that one, because that was totally on me. This looks like somebody's backyard. I mean, it says it comes out at 33rd, so the trail probably just hooks. And this house just happens to be at the end of 33rd. But yeah, I'm coming out. Too bad. I'm bummed I couldn't see the truck. And I doubt I'll be coming back out here to try to find it. I don't know if I could. Well, granted, if I would have gone down one of the other trails, I wouldn't have had to climb as much. Because yeah, this is the end of the park. And more water stuff. Yeah, we're coming out at 33rd. made it, America. Yeah. Okay. God, they don't make it easy to get out of here. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Jeez. I was up there so long. God, there's webs all over my GoPro. I was up there so long, I wasn't even on Gresham Butte anymore. I was on Gabbard Butte, whatever that trail I was circling on was. I gotta get some more sunscreen on my face. I already feel like this stuff's drying away, and I do not need red cheeks. Alright, so I had to give the GoPro a bit of a rest. It was getting really hot after using it out here at the park for like, or the Butte for like 2 hours. I have no clue where I am right now. I'm still on the fringe of Gresham, praying to the Lord that the sunscreen that I spent like $8 frickin' bucks on is actually gonna hold. So yeah, Gresham Butte. What a bitch. Okay. Just munching an apple. And good news, I came out on 33rd. I'm on I guess it's Towle Avenue, T-O-W-L-E, Towley. Don't forget to bring a towel. And I just got to go up a couple of blocks where the 82 bus runs through, and I just checked, and 82 is actually like a fairly new bus route. So if I would have needed to catch a bus around here 6-7 months ago, I would have been screwed. But there's an 82 coming through here. Takes me a little bit west, and actually takes me up to Powell near the Springwater corridor. And you know what? I'm kind of catching a second wind, so we'll just see if I can keep this trek going. Okay, so one good thing and one potentially shitty thing. One, I have shade for as long as I have to wait. The fact that this is a new bus that doesn't travel a very long route means it probably does not run that often, which means I could be waiting here. The wait could be so long that I may literally keep walking because it wouldn't be worth standing here. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. 33 minutes. Okay. Nope. I'm not waiting that long. Now I'm starting to feel myself getting into that second wind phase. My legs are a little wiped out still, but they don't feel terrible. I'm only a couple blocks away from the Springwater corridor. I'm actually going to finally be on the corridor now, and I'm going to stick this out, and I'm going to see if I can still do this. Oh man, my face, I can't tell if that's just red from the heat. I really shouldn't be sunburnt. I have so many layers of sunscreen on my face. And the GoPro is back out. I gave this old girl a little bit of a rest because she was getting pretty warm being in constant use up on the butte up there. And yeah, as I was saying, I'm coming up to the corridor now, which is why I busted you back out, but I'm gonna need to get me some more water soon. Like an idiot, it was 2 for 2, and I thought, poor man's deal, poor man's discount. 2 16.9 ounce bottles of water, count me in. I should have gotten the 33.8 ounces, which is my plan next store I hit. That's exactly what I need. And it runs right along the corridor. Here we go. So after all that time, we are finally officially on the Springwater corridor. And see, I never knew that this, I mean, it makes sense, but I never knew that this was like a trolley line. At least part of it was. Springwater Division Line, 1903 to 1990. So does that mean there was a railway through here all the way up until 1990? Because that's insane. So this kind of sucks. I was hoping to gain access to the creek that's right over there at some point, and I'm hoping I still will be able to way down the line here, but they've got this, can't really see it that well, but this, you know, yellow plastic fence material stuff up. And there was a sign back there saying, you know, don't cross this, stay out, we're putting this up to protect the wildlife out here. Which in translation, it pretty much means punks coming out here and partying and leaving their trash behind. And, you know, the potential homeless people. Like, look, somebody's... I don't know why. How the heck would you get anywhere? It's all sticker bushes here. I don't even see how you'd get anywhere. This is really pretty, though. I can see why they're going out of their way to protect this out here. This is gorgeous. And danger, keep off. Don't be an idiot. Why the hell would a dumbass climb that? What do we got here? Springwater Wildlife Corridor. Hike it. Deer. Giddy up. Beavers. There's beavers out here. Of course, trout. Oh, and herons. And it's kind of showing along the waterbed where they are, which probably means this isn't going to go away for a while, which means dipping my feet in that water, it's probably not going to happen if they're protecting these animals' habitats, you know, all the way up and down this thing. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see this for shit, probably. Come on. It is currently 92 degrees, but now they're saying only 93 for a high, as opposed to 95, which they said it was going to be earlier. So, lucky me, it's going to be 2 degrees cooler today than expected. Oh, here's one of these mini little, like, offshooting trails. Kind of leads off onto side streets, which is convenient to have if you want to, you know, it sucks when you're on a trail this long and it's cool to ride on, but there's no offshoots, so you have to go such and such miles this way or that. Yeah, here's this sign. Please stay on trail, emergency closure. So obviously someone came out here and was like, son of a bitch. Up to $1,000 fine. It's a Class B misdemeanor. Unlawfully remaining on posted city property. So pretty much, yeah. Don't linger when they tell you to get the hell out. $2,500 fine. Class C misdemeanor. And then of course, yeah, trespass. C misdemeanor. So that's all you need to know for the time being. Don't hop the orange plastic gate material. Alas, just to be safe, I'm gonna have to kind of go back and forth. I'm gonna try to do as much that's interesting. I'm gonna try to do as much of the GoPro as I can, but the freaking heat out here today is making it get really hot, like within a minute of using it. So I'm gonna, God, my hair is really hot. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to kind of go back and forth between my iPhone and that. Fortunately, both got space and both are charged, so I'm not too worried about it. But God, I've been out here a long time. These guys are fearless. So there's no orange stuff up over here. I'm just curious where this goes. Probably into a serial killer's basement. Oh, it's just nice to get a few seconds of that. The fuck was that? That almost sounded like a rattlesnake. I heard like a brrr. It doesn't look like it really goes anywhere, but you can kind of peer into the forest. It's just nice to get out of the sun for 2 seconds. Is this a branch off point? Probably not. I can't even see. I've got my glasses back on. I've been keeping them off because the bridge of my nose is getting really sweaty and they've been really crazy. But I feel like it's protecting my cheeks. I just don't want to go somewhere I'm not supposed to go. And there's nothing that says I can't go here. And they've got this on each side like, oh, you can come this way, just don't go off the trail. And this is so nice. There's shade. What is this? Because it's like another trail that runs parallel to the... I'm very interested where I'm at right now, because this has got to be like a walking trail. There's nothing that said I can't enter. And then, of course, you know, no motorized vehicles. They're going to put up a no motorized vehicle sign. They're going to put up a no trespassing sign if that's an issue. Okay, so I just looked at, there's some of these meandering trails that look very interesting to me. Watch out for poison ivy. So yeah, I just checked, and the trail that I didn't go down that went that way, it was actually good that I didn't go that way, because it meanders for a while, but it goes all south. The fuck? I thought that was an animal. Oh, that was definitely an animal. Yeah, this doesn't really go anywhere. That trail just meanders along south of here, and it ends at like a big park. Butler Park, I think is what it was called. So I may come back out here and adventure that trail someday. Why not? It's shaded. Even if it's hot, I could do that. And it looks like this way just wraps around and reconnects with the Springwater corridor. So it's kind of just an annex to the corridor that I had no clue was here. What is this? Dude, this would be an awesome hangout spot. I'm sure it's probably not legal, but to come out and like camp here. No campfires though, because we got a ban on that, which is good. I feel like the moment the first big wildfire started, you know, yeah, this trail, but you can't really get to it. The city or the state kind of quickly bottled everything up. No fires, no nothing. Don't be stupid with what happened last year. The fires that ripped through Oregon last year were just so terrible, and pretty much everybody just mainly remembers the Eagle Creek fire because that one was one of the closest ones to get to the Willamette Valley. I mean, technically it was in the Willamette Valley, but like the more civilized parts of Oregon, you know, Portland, Salem, Eugene, whatnot. And so everybody remembers the Eagle Creek fire, but they forget that there were so many other fires going on. It's like, you know, it's just amazing what nature can do. Because every year we have these horrible fires all over the state, torch like hundreds of thousands of acres sometimes. And yet, you know, that coupled with mankind's desire to cut down trees every chance they get, there's still so many trees around. And you go to these places after, you know, a year or two after a major wildfire came through, and the ground is lush with new grass, little new trees are growing up from this dead, burnt, scorched earth. It's remarkable what Mother Nature can do in the face of just getting blasted by flames. It's really amazing, and I don't think people appreciate it enough. Looks like this is where we reconnect with the Springwater corridor. Joy. That's what I want right now after getting a little bit of shade, is to get shoved back onto this hell's pathway. Fuck you, Springwater corridor. You're killing me right now. Oh God, there's the heat again. And there's Department of Homeland Security again. They're circling me. I swear it. I swear they're circling me. I don't know, this may just be like a driveway. Because there's trails here. Like, here's a trail. These are like real trails too. Like, that one looks kind of sketchy. Yeah, see, there's some homeless camp stuff. You're starting to see that now that we're kind of on the border with Gresham and Portland. Yeah, this is a little sketchy. You got some graffiti on here. People have definitely been out here. I'm pulling my shades back so I have better vision, because I may have to book it. I'm hearing weird voices over there, so that could just be people talking goofy. This is probably an abandoned camp. It doesn't look like they left behind much. Check this out. All the webbing does. Yeah, I don't want to go too far down here. I think there's inevitably going to be a camp that I encounter. Or, you know, actual people. This looks like maybe someone was making a bed for themselves. Yeah, here's the cardboard. I probably should get the fuck. I mean, I have a knife on me just for such issues. But yeah, there's, see, now we're on the fringe of Portland, and all of a sudden you're seeing the homeless camps off on the trails. There's another trail that goes off that way. Somebody left their thing behind. Yeah, like, I'm wondering if this got evacuated recently, because why is there all this stuff here, but there's nobody. There's nobody out here. I really don't know where this goes. Like, it's a trail. That's what's so weird. Like, this is a legitimate trail. This isn't just something some homeless people broke through. Oh, and there's the water, but it looks really murky. Yeah. Yeah, there's somebody built a fire. Good job, dipshit. I understand. You can't even play the "it gets cold at night" excuse right now. Yeah, I'd love to get down to the water, but it looks a little murky, and there's not really, it's just kind of a drop off. So, that was fun, and I'm gonna head back the way I came if I can even find my way back. I've literally got my hand on my pocket to pull out my knife. You know, self-defense, people. But yeah, I don't think there's anybody out here. I think this is probably a place that recently got raided and cleared out. But a lot of interesting things out here. A little hangout spot there. Ah, well, that was another spider web. Just the trees. Danger, keep off. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm a man who's afraid of heights, so even that, straddling across that, would not make me feel very steady. So I was thinking, yes, I've got some shade for a while, and then just as soon as it gets here, it's all gone. And I'm still hoping to find a store around here. I saw this Cedarville Inn, and I thought, you know, it sounds like a restaurant, but it looks like a store. What is this? Oh man, I wonder if this is an old, like, trolley station that they've chosen to, like, keep up. If it's a restroom, that's doubly awesome. Yeah, I wonder if, yeah, I mean, if you look up there, it says Linneman. This is really cool. Yeah, here we go. Here's a little reference up here. Yeah. Linneman, Station Trailhead, Gresham Parks and Recreation. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no dumping stuff, defacing property. I think this is defecating on property. No fireworks, unauthorized vehicles, a lot of stuff. Oh my God, Linneman Station, I love you. Until I find out that this water fountain is not turned on, in which case I will deface you. Please tell me you work. Oh God, this thing is on fire. Fuck. Okay, I want to touch the water. Okay, gotta give it a second to warm up, but hallelujah, right when you need it. And I can fill up my bottles here too. Pour this scorchingly hot water out. Yes. Oh. Ah, shit. Did I drip water on you? My bad. What is that? Is that water? I guess so. I hope there's nobody in here because I just want to, like, check this out. Yeah, Linneman Trailhead Station. I don't think anybody's. Oh man, look at this. You can, like, this is where you pay. There's bars on the windows. There's a door here. That's so cool. Awesome piece of history I wasn't expecting to pass by. Here's some windows. Oh man, that's where they have city council meetings. That's pretty cool though. Look at that wood interior. That is badass, I gotta say. Very happy to have stumbled onto this, even though it's just festering with wasps. But that is so cool. Love it. Actually, before I go, you know, might as well. Hi everybody. Might as well just get a view from here. Yeah, you can see kind of right in the middle there, through that little window by the door. That's the, like, that would have been the little, like, station you'd work at to sell tickets, like it was a box office at an old movie theater. That's so cool. Ah, jeez. Anyway, back to the trail and all the sunlight beaming on my face. Wait, okay. Powell Butte, 2.3 miles away, 14 minutes by bicycle. Okay, I-205 path, 5 miles. So I'm 5 miles away from my objective, which honestly doesn't sound that terrible, even at this point of the day.